Hi, I am Kelsey, and I will be pitching a fun social media campaign for Lincoln Avenue Brewery. Lincoln Avenue Brewery is a family-owned and operated craft brewery and restaurant in Bellevue, PA. Grant and Lisa Saylor, Bellevue natives, created Lab to serve as a gathering space for their community. Aligned with the company's mission, this campaign will help old and new customers resonate with the space that the Saylor family has created, utilizing digital mediums they are familiar with but can optimize further. Focused on broader awareness to increase sales and customer engagement, Lab will be able to reach beyond Bellevue and grow their community. And most importantly, welcome some new family members home. Lincoln Avenue Brewery is committed to creating an open, loving space for their community to enjoy drinks, food, and music. They strive to make customers feel at home as soon as they step through the doors. The brewery is positioned as a local, homegrown, down-to-earth brand. Its offerings are seasonal, sustainable, and hyper-local. Its events and experiences are focused on building community and nurturing those connections. Products include drinks, food, events, experiences, and branded merchandise. In conducting a SWOT analysis for the business, it's important to note that Lab's mission is one of its biggest strengths. Those strong supportive relationships within the community have solidified partnerships with other businesses that may otherwise be considered competition. These relationships speak to collaboration and inclusion in a market that is otherwise highly competitive. Additionally, unique events like Music Night and the brewery's deep commitment and connection to its community are invaluable points of differentiation. On the other side of that, unfortunately, the Saylor's recent family crisis has deeply affected the business, proving to be an overarching weakness. Further, the business is also affected by its small staff, relatively small space and brewing capacity, plus limitations around marketing capabilities. However, opportunities for future growth in a bigger space and larger brewing capacity can, in turn, grow the business and marketing possibilities. Lab also has a really strong fan base that interacts regularly and passionately on social media, which should be further leveraged. Within that lens, the business must keep the ever-changing consumer preferences in mind, especially considering its current brewing capacity. Moreover, when thinking of marketing, we must target strategically and specifically, as the location might not make the most sense for those living within the city, especially when there is a current boom in the market. According to the Census Bureau, the population estimate as of 2022 for Bellevue totals a little over 8,000 people, with the majority being white at 81% and between the ages of 18 to 65. As reported by the Census Reporter utilizing ACS 2021 data, the median age is 35 and median household income is almost $54,000. Additionally, the majority of households are married couples with children. As craft beer continues to grow nationally, we are seeing a boom in Pittsburgh that has remained stable and seems to be overall sustainable. On both fronts, there is a greater trend favoring small breweries, and in Pittsburgh, we are seeing that local breweries are becoming like the local pub, serving as a cornerstone in their neighborhoods and communities, which is very promising for Lincoln Avenue Brewery. Within the business's area, direct competitors would be other breweries and restaurants that serve alcohol, as well as city-based breweries beyond Bellevue that would entice beer fanatics. Indirect competitors would be those who sell similar products like surrounding liquor and beer stores. However, they do not provide the same experience as the brewery. Lab's value proposition should be closely aligned with its mission, offering a safe, welcoming space that continually strives to give back. Additionally, we need to highlight and leverage the quality of products and service, plus Lab's dedication to locally sourced food and drinks. Overall, we want to create that stronger brand awareness and resonance within the community and beyond. By reaching out to surrounding neighborhoods, Lab will continue to grow and solidify its position as that local pub that consumers are looking for. Subsequently, we should be targeting people in Bellevue and its surrounding areas. As discussed previously, there is a majority of young families in the area, which can be seen across the 15202 area code. Additionally, 15202 and 15229 both have a large population of professionals 25 years and older without kids. For both audiences, we need to emphasize community connection plus that pride in local identity to foster a sense of belonging and pride in supporting local. Lab also prioritizes authenticity and a personalized experience through those events and offerings that really showcase the Saylor family's personality and connection to Bellevue. Customers should feel a deeper connection to the brand when leveraging this perception. Finally, craftsmanship and sustainability are equally important, as it's clearly obvious that Lab truly cares for its products, community, and people. Lab has a greater need to build brand awareness. Through this, we can solidify the brewery as a go-to destination for those audience groups in the area. As not only breweries are experiencing a boom, but also sustainable and local food trends grow, Lab is positioned to be a leader of both for our target audiences. Building off of the brand perception, its character should reaffirm that welcoming and approachable essence, plus the local and community-oriented personality. Within this campaign, we will achieve these pieces through visuals that invoke familiarity and camaraderie, utilizing photography of real people, and the messaging will reflect an inclusive and friendly tone in a middle style. The campaign's overarching theme will play off of the idea that there's a spot for you at Lincoln Avenue Brewery. We want to focus on these brand values of inclusivity, authenticity, and community to build that awareness and engagement. The hero ad features a photo of friends of your Lab family at the bar, enjoying each other and saving you a seat. I've included some copy that could be run alongside this spot specifically to support this overall messaging. The subordinate ads serve as a continuation of that idea. Your favorite beer is waiting, you wouldn't want it to get lonely. Embrace the cheers, we're waiting to make memories. And where your community comes together, we're right in your own backyard. These pieces all reinforce that local connection with fun, friendly, and welcoming verbiage. The consumer is centered in every piece, allowing them to picture themselves at Lab. These pieces will be run over a 2-month period as a paid social media campaign. The hero ad serves as a traffic campaign, driving users to the website, targeting the primary and secondary audiences. The hero ad should focus on driving click-throughs while raising awareness in those audiences, encouraging people to check out Lab's offerings and plan their next visit. At the same time, the subordinate ads will run as an awareness campaign, however, with separate ad sets and creative for those primary and secondary audiences. I see the Embrace the Cheers ad as a more general placement that can appeal to both audiences, giving a nice nod to those who know the Saylor family's love for cheers and driving home that sense of gathering and good times at Lab. Where your community comes together would speak more to the primary audience of young families, whether they want to grab a drink with their neighbors and friends or bring the whole family in. It demonstrates a welcoming space not far from home. Accordingly, the primary audience would see an A/B test of the Embrace the Cheers and Where Your Community Comes Together ads. Your favorite beer is waiting is a little more playful, so I would prioritize this piece for the young professionals who want to kick back with a nice cold drink after a long day at work. Therefore, the secondary audience would see an A/B test of Your Favorite Beer is Waiting and Embrace the Cheers ads. I am recommending A/B testing on the subordinate ads to further refine our understanding of these audiences. We can more generally predict what consumers would resonate with based on certain features. However, in order to ensure a successful campaign and future opportunities, collecting as much data about our current and desired audiences is always a smart move. I've included targeting information here as well, highlighting the audience behavior and interest specifics. Based on the suggested $2,500 per month, plus the specific targeting and respective locations, ages, etc., Meta's estimated results are provided here. They are never 100% accurate, but it's a good ballpark to understand how the ad will likely perform. As we can see, there's a high chance of reaching a lot of new consumers and receiving some good engagement. All of these KPIs can help in determining which placement, creative, and copy performed best to discern the success of the campaign as well as inform future efforts. In terms of the traffic campaign, the click-through rate will help us evaluate engagement, and possible new business. The cost per click shows the price paid per click on the link. However, this is a great determiner of how effective the campaign is. If the CPC is too high, we can evaluate the ad to optimize it further and pay a more fair price. Additionally, it can tell us whether our ad is engaging and providing the results that we want to see. This can inform current and future efforts in creative and messaging. Since Lisa did mention explicitly that an awareness campaign was very important, I feel that tracking engagements and followers will truly determine the success of this campaign. While we won't be able to track feet in the door just off of one social media campaign, we will be able to spread awareness to our target audiences and increase online engagement, which will ultimately bring people through the door. Since everything is digital now, and while paid social may seem relatively introductory, this makes the most sense based off of Lab's current capacity and capabilities. They are already posting on social and building a really strong, solid community through their channels. This should be seen as a complementary continuation to what Lab has been building while still introducing new ideas and opportunities for the business. Beyond this campaign, the included A/B testing will provide insights on the type of creative and copy that performs best to inform future campaigns as well as organic content. Additionally, organic social content aligned with Lab's events promotions could leverage UGC to support paid and organic strategies. Finally, once the Lab team has opportunities to grow and more time to dedicate to these efforts, we could take the insights gathered from social one step further to explore digital advertising opportunities through search, display, and video placements. And that is everything. Thank you so much.